Hey everyone, welcome to the second video in the series of playing on the Luvstar fan Discord beta SMP. Yes, I did decide to make it a series, mainly because I've received a lot of very nice feedback from you guys, which I didn't really, I didn't expect it, but quite a lot of you guys said really nice words and that you really liked the first video, which is quite surprising to me, but I guess you really did, and I just want to thank you guys, everyone who left some nice words. It really made me a bit more confident making these videos, so thank you, I appreciate it. Speaking of compliments, we received a couple more for our house, so thank you guys. This house may look nice from the outside, but when you come in, there's not a lot going on still, which, like, the house was finished a couple weeks ago and there's still barely any interior. So maybe in this episode we will try to, make it more homey in here. As you can see, I did a little bit, but like it's nearly not enough to make it homey. There's the storage room, and then I don't really know what to do with this section of the house. I put some bookshelves over here. Thinking of putting some lawn chairs so that you can, sit here, grab a book, read, and enjoy the view, even though, like, it's glitchy, but we're gonna ignore that. This section is pretty plain. I also didn't know what theme to go for, so, like, there's just the necessity, I would say. And the attic, I have no idea what to do with this attic. I mean, it would make sense to turn it into a giant storage room, but the layout wouldn't really allow for efficient storage system to be here. So instead, I have a basement that will serve as the giant storage room. We go over here, and I already started laying this out. I don't really use this much yet because I have enough of storage upstairs, but eventually I will need a lot of storage for my future projects, so kind of working on that. Oh right, I forgot to tell you, I already tried to record earlier, but like it was recording for like 15 minutes and then it stopped, and I didn't realize that, and the 2 hours of me adventuring and doing stuff is just lost. So I didn't do much, thankfully. I did redo my farm over here because these animals were trampling it really badly, so I put some fence under the farm, so this is nice and can't be destroyed. I also decorated this side over here. What the heck? Freaking glitches, man. Nah. So I also added this little waterfall to this side because it was kind of like empty and plain and I wanted to do something with it. So there's this small pond, and I also did a little bit of adventuring. Let me just show you what I got. So as you can see, I found 6 pumpkins because when I was adventuring, I was specifically hunting for pumpkins, and then maybe some moss stone that I also got. I was brave enough to raid it from a spawner, which I've never done before, at least on this SMP. I usually always avoid caves. I strip mine, and then I stumble on a cave, and then I just block it off immediately because I'm such a chicken. And you can also see this glowstone. So earlier I put out a bounty to get this glowstone. We have a bounty board at the spawn. So like, I knew I needed a glowstone, but I knew also that I'm too chicken to venture out to the nether myself. So I thought, why don't I use the bounty board? I had quite some diamonds to spare, so I paid 16 diamonds for these half a stack of glowstone blocks. And someone was kind enough to do this for me, so thank you to whoever that was. But the problem with this is I don't really know what I want to use it for right now. So like I have some ideas, but I don't know what to prioritize. I mean, I can put it inside my house to make it more pretty. I could start putting it to the glowstone farm. Oh, what? Glowstone farm? To the tree farm. But it wouldn't be as nearly enough as it needs. So, I don't know. I honestly, like, yeah. I think I'm just not gonna use this for now until I know for sure what I want to use it for. Because when I put this bounty, I didn't even start the tree farm yet. So I only originally wanted to use this for my house, but now that the farm is so big and in such a big need of better lighting than just a bunch of torches, I figured maybe I could, use the glowstone for the farm, even though it's not gonna be nearly enough, but like, we gotta start somewhere, right? So, I don't know. Also, I'm making the jack-o'-lanterns here. So, I have this one on the roof, but like it's only over here, and I want to put them throughout the entire house. So like there, and for that we needed 5 more. That's why I was adventuring out to seek and find some pumpkins, which I thankfully did. So now we're gonna put them around the house. I know it's not Halloween, but I don't really care. I love them. This side is gonna be very tricky because like it's out. So we're gonna have to bridge. I had to bridge multiple times while I was building this side over here, but it was worth it in the end, so I'm not complaining. You see these creepers? How the heck are they spawning during the broad daylight? What the heck? When I was adventuring, I found, like, mobs just spawn randomly in the broad daylight. Like, what the heck? This shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be like this. Why? Why? I do not like it. Man, if I'm building something, like, you know, the fact that it's a day doesn't even guarantee your freaking safety. What the heck? What the heck? And it just disappeared. They appear and disappear? Like, what the heck? Oh, he's there again. How does this work? Freaking, like... Oh, chicken! Give me a feather. And you. Come on! Jesus Christ. What the heck is with you, creeper? Why are you here? Come on. No! Oh my god. That was terrible. The fuck? Oh my god. I'm so bad at combat. No more creepers, please. I've had enough of this already. That's why I don't go to the caves. I'm just not surviving that. I think today we will continue working on the tree farm. What the heck? You know, when I was editing my last video, I realized that I did a very, very bad job at explaining what the malevolent... You know, when I was editing my last video, I realized that I did a very, very bad job at explaining to you what the malevolent story is all about. Because I wasn't really prepared and I was nervous and, you know. So now that I have time to actually, you know, think about it, I would say I'm prepared better. The last time I only told you that it's a Lovecraftian horror story, the big thing of which is The King in Yellow, and that it was done entirely by just one person, and that it's really, really good. Which isn't like a lot of information, so I want to kind of come back to it and tell you why I think it's so good and why I think you should definitely check it out and see for yourself. So, the big thing for me is how deep the story digs. I mean, like, it's just so much more than just a horror story. It explores friendship and humanity and asks questions like what makes someone human, and at which point does a human become a monster, you know? There is this awesome animatic on YouTube that I really, really love. It uses a song from the Epic musical, which I think fits really well because in the song there is a line that says, "When does a man become a monster?" And that's exactly what this story is all about. You know, mistakes and sometimes terrible things that we do is what makes us human. But where is that line exactly when the terrible actions that you do turn you into a monster? And you know, it asks questions like, oh, am I deserving of redemption even though I did all these terrible, terrible things. Do I deserve to be forgiven, basically? And how do I deal with this immense guilt that I have over things I've done in the past? Questions like, who deserves the forgiveness and who doesn't? All this sort of stuff. The story is really deep, and that's the main reason why I love it so much. The main characters, their trust to each other gets tested many, many times throughout the story. And they go through so many hardships together. And you get to see the very natural development of their relationship, which I also really, really love. So, there's a lot of things to love about the story. I was never really into audiobook podcast format, so I wasn't really sure if I was gonna love it when I started listening to it, but man, it's just so good. And honestly, it's written in such a way that a podcast format is literally the best and only good format to tell this story. Because the main character, I will tell you the premise. So the premise is Arthur Lester, the main character, finds himself very, very confused because he doesn't remember who he is, he doesn't know where he is, what's happening, because he lost his eyesight. He can't see anything, he doesn't know where he is, and on top of that, there is this mysterious and strange voice inside his head who's talking to him. And we later learn that this voice is an entity who somehow got trapped in Arthur's body. And the reason why Arthur can't see anything now and lost his eyesight is because the entity took control over his eyes. So the entity can't see, but Arthur can't. And now they are trapped together like this, and now they gotta work together to figure out why and how that happened, and to figure out how they can be separated again. Which leads them to this very, very long journey that is full of suffering and pain, but also hope and, trust and friendship. And I forgot where I was going for initially with this premise, but right. So, because the main character can't see anything, the entity that lives inside his body and can't actually see everything is kind of like the narrator who describes everything Arthur sees so that Arthur himself can, walk everywhere from point 1 to point 2, and it really works well with this kind of premise. And I can't really imagine such a story being written in prose or in a visual format, because how can you tell a story from a person who doesn't, who can't see anything in a visual format? That's just impossible in my opinion. So the podcast format of the story is probably the best format for it, and probably the only good one. So it works really well. The story is also coming to an end. It's on its final season right now. I believe every episode comes out once a month. So there's a few more episodes, which means it will last for a few more months. But it has been going for over 5 years already. So these few months are just literally nothing in comparison. So I believe if you want to check out the story, why the heck is this thing happen, man? I fucking hate this. Okay, so like if you want to check out this story, you will probably have more than enough time to catch up before it ends, so that, you know, you don't have to wait for like a month for the next episode. Because every episode is from 30 minutes to a little over an hour, and there's like 56 or something of episodes so far. So yeah, you will have plenty of time before you can, you know, catch up and not worry about having to wait for another episode to come out. So if you are interested, you must check it out, because this story is so good. It literally deserves your attention. I'm not even kidding. If you're not very sensitive to horror and gore, even if you're not really into, you know, Lovecraftian stuff, because I wasn't before I decided to check it out, and now I'm like all consumed by it, you know. So the first link in the description is going to take you to the official website where you can listen to all the episodes. So please feel free to go and check it out, because it's really, really good. I highly doubt that you will have any regrets. I mean, you can just go and listen to the first episode, and then if you don't like it, you can just, you know, close it and never open it again and forget about it entirely. But like, listen to at least the first episode and then, you know, decide if you want to continue or not, because I'm telling you, it deserves your attention. It's so, so good. In other news, I also recently bought the Cthulhu Mythos, and the book has this really awesome cover that I really like. There's 2 more Lovecraft books with this kind of design that I will also get eventually, but for now I want to focus on the Cthulhu Mythos. I decided to, as I said in the last video, I'm kind of curious to check out Lovecraft's stuff right now. So that's exactly what I'm doing. I haven't read much of it. I think I've only read like the first story, which wasn't really scary. It was more like, you know, mystery type of stuff maybe. I don't know. I'm not very familiar with Lovecraft stuff, but I do know at least some bits and pieces. So the first story is about these fish type of people that I remember seeing from a game. It was a Sherlock game that is... It's weirdly like... It's a Sherlock detective game, but it's also like heavily based on Lovecraftian horror. And it's a very interesting combination in my opinion. I don't remember the name of the game, so sorry. Maybe some of you guys might know. But there was also these fish people. And reading this first story from the mythos kind of reminded me of that game. Also, I don't really know how much Lovecraft incorporates the King in Yellow in his stuff. I know definitely he was very much inspired by it, but I don't really know to what extent he uses that character, if he even does. You know, many people think that the King in Yellow is related to Lovecraft, but in actuality, it was created by another writer when Lovecraft was like around 5 years old or something. So like it's not his original idea, definitely. But like I'm curious to learn how much of influence it has in his works. You know what? What if we instead do glass? Like the glass floor, and it will be like the glass ceiling over here. God damn it. I already started doing it with freaking cobble. Man, it's alright. I can just... Yeah, the trees are dense enough for me to be able to do this. Just started building and already have to demolish things. How unfortunate. I think it's gonna look better with this being glass. So like, it's gonna be worth it. Besides, I haven't done a lot of this, so like, not a big deal. What the heck is that? Huh? What is that? I'm kind of curious now. Let's go investigate. What is that thing? Whoa. What the heck? What the frick are these glitches, man? So annoying. Look at it. Wow, what is this? Ah, stupid creepers, man. Why are you here? You're not supposed to be here. Damn it. Ah. I'm gonna explode this freaking place. No. Oh my god. But I'm so curious, like, what the heck is that? Let's go around these freaks. Wow, what the heck? What is this? Wow. Interesting. I have no idea what this is supposed to be, but it's intriguing. Maybe it's a work in progress of some, I don't know, bridge or something? Sky trail. Ooh, you know what? I like this treehouse. Look at this. This is so cool. Let's check it out. Isn't this so awesome? I love it. Very nice. And I really like this sand spiral. It's really pretty. What does the sign say? Maybe I've already read it, but forgot. Cars Land. Okay, I like this spruce tree. It looks awesome. Oh my gosh, a doggo! Wait, I have a few bones. Let's test our luck. I have 4. Please, please, please. Please, please, please. I want a doggo. Oh my god, look at it! It changed the texture. Oh. Oh, you're so cute. Come on. Oh, wait, what? Come on. Let's come inside. Oh my god, you're so cute. Wait. Can they not? Oh, okay. This is your home. Welcome. I think you can stay here for now. Oh, I should pick a name for him. I will think on that. Oh, I actually needed to grab this. I also have this idea of building a painting gallery somewhere on the SMP here. But I think I will probably start doing that after I finish this project. Because like, some people on the server have already started using this. So like, I feel like I should really put in some effort into finishing this before I can really do something else. But I figured I might use this glowstone for this section because it was my initial idea of how to, you know, decorate this little storage thingy. Oh. Okay, the sand is kind of annoying. Okay, like this. Give me the sand now. Okay. Like so. And then the leaves will go in here. Nice! Now we don't really need the torches anymore. Okay. Alright, the glass floor is done. Now the only thing is to just replace the cobble with glowstone and then it will look way better. But I don't have enough glowstone for this yet, so it's gonna have to be cobble for now. Okay, now I'm just gonna build the walls of the second floor. I think I'll probably keep this design the same. Yeah. Okay, let's see if I can make this jump. Oh wow. I did it. I didn't expect it, honestly. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Bruh. Are you kidding me? Why is it even possible? Oh my god. The shift mechanic sucks. Okay, so I ran out of smelted stone. But I also ran out of coal to smelt it, so I guess a mining trip is in order. So I discovered someone removed a couple blocks here, and the problem with that is that I can't possibly, like, it doesn't let me put it because there's like a block above. So what I'm gonna have to do is completely destroy this pillar here and rebuild it from scratch. So it's okay whoever did this, but please don't do this again because it's kind of a pain in the ass to rebuild. Okay, so the walls and some of the roof is done. I currently have to smelt more glass to fill it in. But pretty much, I would say this whole thing is mostly done. So that's nice. I think I'm gonna call this bit of progress for today. Because it only needs more glass up there. And some lighting added, and it's basically like done. So we're gonna call it for today, but I also have something else to attend to. Today is Christmas, and Kat made a Christmas tree at the spawn with presents for everyone. And she said that we are allowed today to come and claim those presents. So that is exactly what we're going to do, which is super exciting. She also made a video making all those presents. So you can definitely go check it out. But we are gonna go see for ourselves. While we're going, I think I want to mention something else. I hate these glitches, man. What the heck? Okay. Still have no idea what this thing is, but... Oh, zombie! Die! No! 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 Oh my god. Scared the fuck out of me. Jesus Christ. Okay. I think we're safe now. So, what I wanted to say... Where are you all coming from? No! Oh my god! I'm surprised that didn't, you know, make me lose momentum. Wow. I cannot even talk like this. What the heck? Jesus Christ. Oh, we're already past the tree. Oh no. Do I dare to go back there? Oh. Yeah. Okay, man. What? Get here. Stupid minecarts. Come on. No, no. Okay. Now we're basically here. So there's even no point in this. Completely haven't had the time to say what I freaking wanted to say. So Koki, one of the members of the server, has this really cool and awesome idea for a video she wants to make. And I will not spoil it, but it's freaking awesome and I cannot wait for it to happen. I think she's like busy right now, so the video will have to wait. But she said that most likely she will eventually make it, so that's very exciting. This is the Christmas tree I was talking about, and the presents. So let's go and find... Oh, this is it. Nice! Ah, glowstone, exactly what I needed. I think I can go put it to the tree farm now. Nice, thank you, cat. Thank you. Oh, so cool. But yes, I believe this is gonna be it for today. Thank you everyone who watched the video. See you guys in the next one. Bye bye. Oh my gosh, I just saw this. Whoa, this is so cool. Thank you. Wow, it's so nice. Thank you, Breaker. Thank you so much. Wow. Oh, the cake? I should definitely place it somewhere. Maybe upstairs? We should definitely make a cake place. And it looks so nice in this texture pack. Man, thank you, Breaker. It's so nice of you. Okay, well, now I gotta make a seating area. Let's see. Grab this wood. I wonder how I should do the table here. Definitely make some stairs. Maybe like here and here, and this can be the table here. How do I do this though? That's the question. Would just regular wood work? If I place it now, I will not be able to break it. You know what? I think I know what to do. Okay. We will do this and put some signs. Okay, thank you, Breaker, again for the cake and for the rest of the present. It was so nice. But with this, for sure this time, a Merry Christmas everyone, Happy New Year, have a great holiday, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!